Developing news this afternoon, the National Taxi Alliance saying it's taken a conscious decision to support government's call to make Covid-19 vaccinations mandatory. The Alliance saying the decision is backed by scientific evidence. Theo Malele, spokesperson for the National Taxi Alliance. Theo, good afternoon to you. What are you saying here? You're now backing government's call for mandatory vaccinations.
Yes, good afternoon, Stephen, and good afternoon to your viewers. Indeed, we will support every and any cause that would bring back, our lives to normality and our economy basically to normality.
So this would mean you would insist that your drivers, people who work in your industry, are vaccinated?
We will advise them accordingly that they should, do the right thing and, vaccinate, because those scientists have actually proven that the efficacy of, these vaccines would actually assist in bringing down, the numbers of, infections.
And people who get, so just to be clear, you used the word should. Do you mean they must? Do you mean they must get vaccinated?
Yes, they must, but you cannot basically pull them to the vaccination side. We can always advise them to take the necessary precautionary measures and go and vaccinate and be open about, their well-being. If they have any comorbidities, they should actually, say so that the health authorities would know what to do.
Okay, Theo, I mean, the words do matter here, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get tied in technicalities, but mandatory vaccination means that you don't get to go to a workplace if you're not vaccinated. I mean, is that what you're supporting?
Yes. If that's what government wants, we will do it.
Okay. And I mean, there's another question which is a bit more complicated than that. I don't know if you'd be able to do this, but your passengers, I imagine it might be a bit of a stretch for you to demand that they're vaccinated before they get into a taxi, although we might find one or two taxi drivers might insist on that.
Well, this needs a collective, effort. We should all, hold hands as, citizens of the country and ensure that we do the right thing so that, we can all go back to our normal lives.
Do you think taxi drivers are going to agree with your position? Do you think most people in your industry will agree with the position?
As I speak to you, we've already had a successful drive during the vaccination, process that took place at, some of our key taxi ranks, and in particular the bar taxi rank and others in Soweto. They actually, followed suit.
And there are other people who are going to be discussing this, and particularly organizations representing workers. We know that SAFTU is having conversations around this. COSATU agrees with you about mandatory vaccinations. Are you going to sort of push for other people to agree with you on this?
Yes, we would like to get everybody to have the same understanding as we do, so that, as I said earlier on, we can get back, the economy back on its feet.
Theo Malele, thanks very much indeed, spokesperson for the National Taxi Alliance. I do appreciate it. Well,